Hello everybody, my name is Jessica Hicks and I actually found this video to be quite interesting simply because of the details that it provides in helping me prepare my speech, go through my speech, realize who my audience is and what message I'm giving across. Now, in preparing my speech, I found the video, the theses, and the purpose video to be helpful, basically because they describe an outline of a topic, a general statement, a specific statement, and a centralized idea. And I think that's a good brainstorming outline to help realize what message you're giving across to your audience. And speaking of audience, I learned from the chapter that it is important to realize who you're talking to and get to know them, and to take into account some of their demographics, rather that be gender, age, economic status, or even culture, which culture was mentioned a few chapters back. So obviously that's pretty important when you're speaking to an audience or even someone individually. Now, politicians do use this as a way to get ahead in campaigns. For example, Beto O'Rourke, he went and traveled to every county, got to know his audience and what his audience was wanting, and that made him pretty successful. In my personal life, I could use that in my career because I am a part of my employee engagement team, so just getting to know my peers a little bit more could help me present ideas to my employee engagement team in my business right now, and I will definitely take that into account in the future as well. Another thing that I actually didn't know that was important was to take into account what time of day you're giving your speech, whether that be in the morning or the afternoon. I know just personally, in the mornings, my meetings, I just felt tired, or in the afternoons, I've just had a little bit more energy. So just taking that account could help you engage in your audience and realize what energy they're giving off, and that will help you realize how they're taking your message as well. Another thing that I found helpful was just to be way overly prepared for your speech, and to be more knowledgeable than you were going into your speech, or preparing for your speech rather. And that's just because you may be an expert in the speech that you're giving, but there could always be someone in the audience that's just a little bit more knowledgeable than you, so you don't want to look like a fool. Another thing that I will take into account is the feelings that you're giving off in a speech, especially in a sales pitch like the chapter had mentioned. You want to be excited about what you're talking about, and I think for me personally, it is a little bit harder to express how I'm feeling when I am talking. So I think taking that into account and just reading more about that in the chapter will help me with my future speeches, whether that be in this class, in my career, or in my future classes. So all those tips really stood out to me, and I will definitely take them to account. I hope you learned something from this chapter, because I know I did, and I will definitely keep all of those in mind. Thank you.